9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Our correspondent Annie Perez now joins us with the latest from there. Annie, what more can you tell us?
Yes, Carmina, that's right. The situation here outside the Cebu Provincial Hospital in Bugos City is very weary. We are seeing a lot of family members who are crying, who are sad, disappointed, frustrated at what transpired last night. The last count that we saw from the command center is that there are 53 individuals deceased. Now, I know this is quite a confusion with the numbers released by the OCD, but the clarification was made earlier that San Remeo only has 11 deaths so far and not 22. Medellin has 10, Sogod has 1, Tabuelan has 1, while Bugos City has 30. But I mean, the numbers are expected to also increase as rescue operations are still continuing as of this time. We talked to Neil Sanchez, the head of the emergency rescue unit of the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, and he said that they are hopeful that there are still signs of life beneath the rubble. They are yet to identify the other areas because from the initial map that they got from the local responders, the areas are very far from each other, so it's not an isolated area where the effect was felt, and he said in his own words that it's really widespread. So the whole city of Bugo is affected by the earthquake. Outside the hospital, we are seeing vehicles lining up to get their tanks full for their gasoline. We also are seeing the Department of Public Works and Highways trying to immediately repair the roads that have been damaged. We are seeing cracks. We are seeing parts of the highways that have risen, such as small hills. There's also no power here in northern Cebu.
Oh my
When disaster strikes, ethics decides who we become. In northern Cebu, where earthquakes and typhoons continue to challenge our communities, leadership isn't just about authority, it's about moral choices. Today, let's explore how ethics guides leaders and us in times of crisis. Hi, I'm Cuyos, and welcome to Ethical Leadership in Crisis. In this video, we'll break down 4 major ethical theories and apply them to real events here in the Philippines, especially disasters that hit Cebu and nearby regions. Let's begin. We'll explore 4 ethical frameworks: deontology, utilitarianism, virtue ethics, and social contract theory. Each one gives us a different lens for understanding crisis decisions. Deontology focuses on duties and rules. It asks, what is the right thing to do, regardless of the outcome? If you wouldn't want everyone to break a rule, then you shouldn't break it either. In disaster situations, deontology reminds us that government has the duty to disclose disaster funds, follow procurement rules, and report expenses honestly, no excuses. Even during chaos, transparency is a moral obligation. The message is simple. Even in crisis, duty and honesty cannot be skipped. Utilitarianism asks a different question. Which decision leads to the greatest good for the greatest number? Here, the focus is on outcomes. When earthquakes hit or typhoons threaten communities, leaders often prioritize the most high-risk barangay first. This means sending rescue teams where they can save the most lives and allocating supplies where they will help the most people. That's utilitarian thinking in action. But utilitarianism has a risk. Sometimes, by prioritizing the majority, small and vulnerable groups get overlooked. Ethical leaders must balance saving the most people while still protecting those who are easily forgotten. Virtue ethics says that good actions come from good character. Courage, compassion, and integrity shape how leaders respond during crisis. We see virtue in action when volunteers stay to help evacuees despite aftershocks, when LGU leaders check on families personally, showing compassion. But we also see the opposite, like ghost flood control projects, which reveal a lack of integrity. Virtue ethics highlights who leaders really are. Virtuous leaders are trustworthy leaders. Crisis reveals character. Social contract theory says government authority only exists because citizens allow it. In return, leaders must protect people and uphold justice, and citizens must follow laws and support good governance. In recent debates about the Maharlika Investment Fund, citizens demanded transparency, accountability, and responsible use of national funds. This shows the social contract in action, people reminding leaders that trust must be earned, not demanded. Trust is fragile, and when trust breaks, disaster responses slow down, become messy, and create fear. So what happens when we connect all four theories? In crisis, leaders need rules and duty, or deontology, good outcomes, or utilitarianism, good character, or virtue ethics, and citizen trust, or social contract theory. Strong leadership requires all four working together. Imagine a mayor choosing between a fast but suspicious contract for relief goods versus a slower but fully transparent procurement process. Deontology says, follow the rules. Utilitarianism says, choose what helps the most people. Virtue ethics says, choose honesty. And social contract theory says, maintain public trust. These frameworks guide leaders toward ethical decisions, even when choices are difficult. In times of crisis, ethical leadership saves lives. With transparency, integrity, responsibility, and trust, we can rise stronger together. As citizens, stay informed. As leaders, stay accountable. As communities, stay united. Ethics isn't just theory, it's our tool for survival. These insights are supported by PVOX reports, news coverage from major networks, and official government releases on disaster response and public funds. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay ethical.